Traders, this is going to be a quick video talking about the current market conditions and how we're able to really capitalize on stocks moving in this current market. We've had traders in the Market Master group absolutely crushing it over the past couple of weeks. One of our members was able to make $6,000 today alone, and in this video I'm going to break down exactly how. The thing to realize is that the market tends to move in trends and tends to move in cycles. So right now what we're seeing happen is the artificial intelligence sector of the market has a ton of momentum and a ton of volume, and this is the sector that everybody seems to be focused on right now in the market. If we take a look back, the artificial intelligence sector of the market was really taking off early in January and had its first big initial run back at that time. However, over the past couple of months, it's kind of consolidated and traded sideways, and then we see here that the symbol AI started to pick up some momentum once again and had a big breakout over the past couple of days. That kind of reignited the spark in the artificial intelligence sector here, and because things tend to move in cycles in the market, if there are a certain few stocks in one sector that are really starting to take off and build momentum, that can lead to a cycle where the entire sector starts to do the same. And that's pretty much what we're seeing happen right now with the artificial intelligence stocks. Yesterday, for example, we had GFAI, which was a huge winner intraday. This was alerted yesterday in the Market Master group. Actually, if we scroll back here, we can see we have our opening range breakout levels. GFAI was listed as an opening range breakout above $8.50. And we saw a few minutes later, we got that opening range breakout and it was starting to break above VWAP. So if we take a look at the chart, we have that $8.50 breakout. It rips straight through VWAP and starts to take off. Hits a high over $20 per share later in the same day. That type of momentum in this stock in the artificial intelligence sector is what led us to be so confident in our trades today. So when I saw stocks like BFLY, for example, BFRG, and SECO, all gapping up in pre-market, and all of which are related to artificial intelligence in some way, I was confident that these were all going to be potential gap and goes. So today in the Market Master group, I listed them all as opening range breakout candidates. I put BFLY with an opening range breakout level of 225. BFLY broke above 225, spiked up to $2.54 about half an hour later. We then had BFRG, which had an opening range breakout level we can see here of $8.05. Spiked right through that $8.05 level, all the way up to $9.50. We have SECO, which had an opening range breakout level of $1.07. Straight through that level, all the way up to $1.59 about 15 minutes later. These three stocks are how our trader, shout out to King Tommy Gibbs here, made $6,000 trading today. And more importantly, what makes me the happiest is that he knows where to cut losses on each of these trades. This wasn't a gamble, this was calculated trading with risk management in place. 10% stop out on each one if they happen to turn against him. Okay, so the point of this video is to really be able to identify these trends in these cycles in the market and be able to capitalize on the stocks that are really starting to pick up momentum within that same sector. Again, right now it happens to be with artificial intelligence stocks, but we've seen the same thing happen with stocks in the energy sector. We've seen the same thing happen with stocks in the electric vehicle sector, stocks related to COVID, stocks related to cannabis, stocks related to crypto, and so on and so forth. And with all of that being said, I want to give a quick tip to help you identify stocks within these trending sectors of the stock market. And one of the ways to do that is by using FinViz. So what you want to do is once there's a stock that's really starting to pick up momentum, that has potential to kind of lead other stocks in the same sector, simply look up that stock here on FinViz. We're going to look up AI. And under the symbol here and under the company name, you're going to see the industry and the sector that this stock is in. If we go ahead and click here on software application, it's going to bring us to a list of all of the other stocks that are in that same industry. And from there, if we wanted to, we can narrow it down even further. We can start looking for stocks that have, stronger volume. Let's look for over 300,000 shares. We can look for stocks that are under $10 per share. And just like that, we've got ourselves 17 potential runners here that are in the same sector. All of them are related to artificial intelligence. So if this momentum in this sector continues, we may be able to capitalize on these stocks. Another way to go about this is to go up here and click on groups. This is going to break down the market into different sectors. We have communication services, healthcare, utilities, technology, real estate, consumer defensive, consumer cyclical, financial, energy, industrials, and basic materials. And what this does is shows us how these different sectors are performing on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, quarterly basis, half year, full year, and year to date. So what this means is that we can come to this page and we can look at the sectors that have been performing really well over the past week. In this case, it happens to be stocks in the energy sector and stocks, of course, in the technology sector, which that is where the artificial intelligence stocks are going to fall. And this just gives us another way to find these sectors that are performing really well and then start to look for stocks within those sectors to take advantage of that overall general momentum that's happening in those sectors as a whole. All right, so that is a little bit about what's going on in the current market. It's been absolutely on fire lately, and I hope you've been able to capitalize on it. If not, use some of the tips that we talked about within this video and come join us in the Market Master group. You can get started for 100% free, and we will help you find these types of plays every single day. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can get started with Master the Market, which will be the first link down below in the description. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck with your trading.